Welcome viewers to the Fantasy Viz coverage on the 8th match of the T20 Women's World Cup between Pakistan and West Indies. Before we show you our Dream 11 team selection, we'll have a look at both the teams, their performances in the tournament, the venue, the team, and weather update, and what could be the probable lineups along with who could be the key players for this match who should be a part of your Dream 11 team. So do stick around till the end of the video to watch out for our Dream 11 team combination so that you can win prizes on Dream 11 as well as other fantasy websites. Now, to give you some background, West Indies have come into this tournament with a 0-5 whitewash against India, but that was without a majority of their key players who were out with injuries, including the star all-rounder Deandra Doughton. They salvaged some pride after defeating Thailand in the World Cup opener and would expect to carry that form into this match along with Pakistan. Now, Pakistan come into this tournament after suffering a 3-0 whitewash against England in a three-match series in Kuala Lumpur. They would definitely look to turn the tide in this tournament. Now, to give you some information about the match, this is the 8th match of Group B and is being played at Manuka Oval, which is situated in Canberra, which is typically famous for hosting the Prime Minister's 11 match every year. Uh, the head-to-head record between the two teams for the last five matches looks very even, with West Indies winning two, Pakistan winning one, and two ending in a tie. The weather in is expected to be cloudy with 40% chance of brief showers. Let's hope that these showers do not interrupt the game. The pitch, however, is expected to be typically flat with and usually favors the batsman, but there might be slight help for the spinners. So do keep that in mind before selecting your team. Now, for some team news, uh, West Indies are likely to go in with the same team. There has been no news on Shakira Salman yet, who was injured in the match against India. So this is something that you'll have to look out for in the toss. But otherwise, she's a very good value pick if she were to be in the playing 11. Uh, for Pakistan, I think we have already listed down the most probable likely 11 that is going to pay. I think the only change or the we might see is Umaima Sohail not playing in, and they giving a chance to younger talent Aisha Naseem, who is a 16-year-old player who has been performing really well in the domestic circuit. Uh, Now, let's go ahead. I think we'll give you a list of the key players that we want you to essentially have in the team. These are the players that should form the backbone of your team. The first player that we would recommend is Bisma Maroof. She is the captain of the Pakistan team and has been a consistent run scorer for Pakistan with a reputation of holding the innings together. She has the ability to contribute to the ball as well with her leg breaks. The second one that we would definitely recommend is Javeria Khan. She is the opening batsman for Pakistan with consistent contributions with the bat and looks in good touch with an innings of 41 in the warm-up match against Bangladesh. Nida Dar. The next one is Nida Dar. So Nida Dar is Pakistan's best T20 player with consistent wickets, and she has a very aggressive batting approach. She is currently going through a lean patch as a batting performance in the recently concluded England series has been dismal with two consecutive ducks. But we should take into consideration that she knows the conditions very well as she has played in the Women's Big Bash League in Australia. The next player that we would recommend is Stephanie Taylor. I think Stephanie Taylor is a very key player to watch out for. I think she's a batting all rounder and can win games single handedly on her day. And she typically bowls her full quota of 4 overs. So please keep that in mind. The next player that we would recommend is Haley Matthews. She's not been really consistent, but in a few innings that she has played, she has really showed what she's capable of, and we hope that she performs to her potential in this tournament. And I think to last but not the least is the star all-rounder of the West Indies team, Deandra Dottin, who will be making a return to the team after 12 months of shoulder injury layoff. She is one of the key players for West Indies. She is an all-rounder with much needed aggression on the batting front. She has the fastest century to her name in 38 deliveries. So keep a lookout for her. Now we will move on to some value players. These are players that you should that typically do not form a part of the most of the fantasy team, but would definitely give your team an edge if they are a part of your team compared to the other teams. The first one that we would recommend is Anam Amin. She has been a consistent wicket taker for Pakistan and has been the leading wicket taker in the recently concluded T20 Women's Championship. The next one that we would recommend is Affy Fletcher. She's a leg spinner who's matured as a bowler in recent years, and with the pitch expected to help spinners to a certain extent, we think she might just be effective in this particular game. The next recommendation would be Seda Aroop Shah. I think she's a conventional leg break bowler and has been a consistent performer in the domestic Pakistan championships, with she finishing as the leading wicket taker in one day internationals last year. Again, we expect her to get some assistance from the pitch. Now I'll show some. This is all the key players and the value players that we have. I'll show you some dream team combinations for you. Uh, Although these are combinations for Dream 11, I think our advice can be essentially used to uh, on any other fantasy website. I think you just have to go by our advice on the key players and the value players, and I think you'll earn big points on any platform that you play if you follow our advice to the word. Now I've shown you two combinations. I think they are essentially the same, with the only difference being who we are backing as captain and vice captain. I think in the first combination we have backed as Shameen Taylor and Nida Dar. I think the two all-rounders as captain and vice captain. And the second one we have kept Deandra Dottin and Biswa Maroof as captain and vice captain. So as you can see, our focus is essentially on the all-rounders. I think we have all the other key players and the differential players also in this particular lineup. So please make sure that this is the lineup that you go with. I think the captain and the vice captain is something that is up to you guys. But these are the possible four all rounders who any of whom can be the captain and vice captains of your team. That's it from Fantasy Wiz team for now. All the best, guys, for this match, and hope you win big after following our tips. Please do subscribe to our channel and for more updates on other upcoming matches. And do press the like button if you like our video. Thank you for watching the video.